How to travel, getting a stay for free, food for free, or getting really, really good deals. And 10 real hack travels that save me thousands of dollars while I'm traveling. Okay, hello a todos. Hello, friends. I'm Colombian Karen, and I'm here to show you how to travel in a budget. So, we're gonna see 10 hacks that I've been using while I'm traveling so I can save so much money, have so much fun, and just travel in a really, really good way. So, let's go. First, how to stay for free in different parts of the world, like literally in any part of the world. And how I stayed for free in Hawaii, in Rome, and Venice. So let's go with this first one. So the first app that I'm gonna show you is Couchsurfing. Maybe some of you already know about it. If you are actually travelers, maybe you know about it. So what you can get is free stay. Why? Because this is a traveler app. So it's kind of an exchange. So some travelers put their houses, put their couch, their extra beds, or just the beds, and you can stay. And then when they travel, they can get a stay for free too. But it's not like you have to put your house. It's just if you want to. I have been 3 times in different houses of travelers, but I never put my house. So it's okay. First, I'm gonna tell you a little bit about my stories, about my experiences, because I've had two really good experiences and one not that good, but it was okay. It was not like too bad. So what happened? The first time that I did couchsurfing, so as I told you, this is an app that you can just stay in somebody's house, and you can actually choose if you want if you prefer to stay in a different room, in a different bedroom, if you don't matter to stay in the couch or to sleep with the host, because actually some of them just say that they have one bed, and if you're okay, you're okay. If not, that's fine too. So that's how it works. I'm gonna show you later. And what happened? So the first time that I did couchsurfing, it was in Hawaii. So when I went to Hawaii, it was with a Brazilian guy, and he was really, really nice. Actually, he was super, super nice, and he showed me around. He picked me up from the airport and different stuff. Like we did surfing, we went to a waterfall. Like we did a bunch of things, and he was really, really nice. So I had no problem with him. He was such a nice guy. Then I went to Venice. I went to Venice first, and the guy from Venice, he's an Italian guy, and he was super, super nice too. And I had a bedroom, a complete bedroom just for myself. Because with the guy from Hawaii, like we had separately beds, but in the same bedroom. But with this guy in Italy, I had my own bedroom. So that was really nice. He showed me around. Like we went party with his friends the first night, and he was super, super nice, super respectful, and that was cool. And actually, it's really nice when you have a nice host because you can stay with them, you can share with them, and you can meet people. It's pretty nice. Then I stayed in Rome, and that was a lot of bit uncomfortable. Like we had an issue because I got there, I think at afternoon, so I slept that day. And when I got to the home, this was like really awkward because when I got to the home, he was like, "Oh, hey, Karen, blah, blah, blah. So this is the bed that you can stay. You can leave your stuff here." So I look around and I'm like, "Oh, and where do you sleep? Like, do you have another bedroom? Because I don't see any." And he was like, "No, we're gonna stay here, both of us." And actually, I choose on the page that I wanted a space for myself. I didn't matter if it was the couch or something like that, but just a space for myself. And he was like, "Oh, we're gonna sleep both together here." I'm like, "No, dude, like I choose a space for myself." Like that was what I put on the app. Like if you don't matter, it's okay, but you can choose. So I choose that one. And he was like, "Oh, well, I have a couch, but it's gonna be warm, it's gonna be hot. Like I have the fan here." And I'm like, "No, I'm okay. Like I'm okay. I'm gonna go to the couch." So I put my stuff in the couch. So that first thing I was like, I don't really like that because he was like kind of taking advantage of the situation, and I don't like that. But it was okay. Then the next day I went to Rome. So I went to Rome. I walk a lot, like I walk all day. And then at the end of the day, he called me and he was like, "Hey, Karen, have you had dinner yet?" And I'm like, "No, no, yet. Like I'm planning to go to the house and just cook because I was on a budget." So he was like, "Oh, okay. Do you want to go for dinner?" And I'm like, "Oh, I'm traveling. I'm in a budget. Like, I don't know." And he was like, "No, I invited you. It's fine." I'm like, "Oh, okay, cool. Nice." So he picked me up. I was in the middle of Rome, like right in the city, because he lives out of the city, no super far, but out of the city. So he picked me up and we went to have dinner. Like it was really nice in a really, really nice restaurant that I couldn't afford if I was gonna pay. So okay, he paid and that was okay. And then he was like, "Oh, do you wanna go around and take a walk?" And I'm like, "Oh, I'm actually tired. Like I wanna go and take rest because the next day I was going to Spain. So I'm like, I'm kind of tired, blah blah blah." And he was like, "Oh, we can go around in the car." And I'm like, "Okay, let's go in the car." So we were in the car, and then he put a hand on my lap, and I'm like, "Ugh, like I'm not liking this. Like I don't like this." So I kind of move, and he was like, "Hey, Karen, like, can you give me a kiss?" And I'm like, no, like why? And he's like, "Oh, I want a kiss." And I'm like, "No, like I don't give kisses. Like actually I didn't want it to. I just didn't want to." But I was kind of uncomfortable. Like, I mean, I'm with a guy in a different city. It's his city. Like, I don't know anybody here. Like, I don't know what can happen. And so I was kind of scared. So I was trying to take it easy, like, yeah, like make it work, the situation, make it work. And I'm like, "Dude, I don't like this." And so he was like in like getting anxious, and he's like, "Oh, just give me a kiss. It's gonna be a first time, it's okay." And I'm like, "No, I don't like to do that. I don't know you. Like I don't give kisses in the first date. I don't like this." So then this comment was really offended for me because he was like, "Oh, so you are used to get paid for dinner from guys even if they don't get anything." And I'm like, dude, is it about the money? Like I can pay you. Like I don't care. Of course, I was gonna go out of my budget, but I didn't care in that moment because I was like, "Are you really saying that?" And he was like, "No, no, no, it's okay. No worries. I'm just saying. It's like you don't have to take it so seriously. It's just a kiss." And I'm like, "No, I don't want to." So he was kind of weird in that moment. And then we were going to the house, and I'm like, "No, like I don't want to be here anymore." But like all my stuff was in the house, and then I had my flight the next day, so that was really uncomfortable. So I just got to the house and I was on the couch and I'm like, dude, thank you so much for everything. Like, have a good night. And he was just walking in underwear in the house. Like, that was super awkward. And the next day, I woke up super early. I get ready and I went out. Like, I was like, "Okay, bye. Thank you so much. Bye bye." And then he texted me and he was like, "Oh, if you were nicer with me, I will take you to the airport." I'm like, "Are you serious?" Like, I don't want anything from you. I was kind of mad with him. Like, I was super offended. And that was all. And I put it on the review because that's the thing I'm gonna show you. So the guy, he had really nice reviews. I don't know if that didn't happen with anybody else, but it happened with me. So yeah, I put it on the review. So what happened? Couchsurfing used to be free for free, like completely free. But after COVID, they start charging a fee. But it's not that much. I mean, it's like $5 each month, or you can pay $20 for each year. So if you're traveling, this is a really good way to travel. I mean, like $5, if you are even traveling just 1 month, it's gonna be nothing for 1 month. And how it works now, you have to pay one of those almost for free, and then you're gonna be here on Couchsurfing. So you can actually put the place where you're going. So I'm here in this moment. I'm in Colombia. You can choose the city: Bogota, Medellin, Cali, Caracas, wherever you wanna go. And then this is the important. So the local hosts. So you're gonna check the picture and the name, and if you like anybody, you just go in the profile. And this is super, super important because you have to check the references. Like that's the main part. Like that's the most important part because you can see how the guy is, how the girl is, like how that person is actually. So they are no kind of weird or anything. So you're gonna check about them. You're gonna check the picture so you can check where you're gonna stay. If they have a space for you, that one kind of tricked me, but fine. And then the references, you're gonna check the references here, like what the people say, like what are the reviews, is he good, he was good, he was not good, friends. Then here you can check what they want, because some of them they're just in the app because they want to let the people stay at their houses, but some of them actually want to share with the people. So that's kind of nice because the guy from Brazil in Hawaii and the Italian guy in Venice, they were super nice and they showed me around. And I like that. I like to share with the host and they show me around, so you can see what languages they speak, their age, what they do. And so maybe if you have something in common, you want to choose that host. But first of all, check the references. That's the most important thing. So, okay, one travel hack, check couchsurfing. Now you know couchsurfing to get a stay for free. Okay, second travel hack, how to stay for free and eat for free. Okay, this one I really like it because I did it in Thailand, in Bangkok. So I'm gonna show you. This is about volunteering. Worldpackers. I really, really, really love this app. I think it's a really good app. Like it's really accurate. Like reviews are pretty good. Like the people actually say how the experience was for them. So I really, really love this app. And okay, how it works. This one is not like for free, but it's actually cheap too, like the other one, like Couchsurfing. So how this one work? You can pay a fee for $50 each year or $90 each year or $130 each year. What happened? This is about support. You are gonna have more support. You are gonna use some extra apps or anything, but you can get the basic, like the basic. You don't need the other one. You can get the $50 and it's gonna be for 1 year. So if you do different volunteerings and you get a stay for free and you get fair food for free, it's gonna be really, really good just for $50. Actually, I have done the Thailand, the one in Bangkok, the volunteering in Bangkok, and it's like if you divide it, it's gonna be like, I don't know, like $4 each day because I stayed there for 2 weeks doing the volunteering. So I didn't have to pay a stay and I didn't have to pay for food. And actually, they gave me drinks because my volunteering was so good. I'm gonna tell you later. It was like $4 each day. So that's actually nothing. So I'm gonna tell you what was my volunteering about. I was gonna take the volunteer and actually I really wanna do a volunteering with elephants and like diving, like cleaning oceans. I really wanna do that, but you have to pay a fee for those kind of volunteering. Actually, maybe you can get it for free, like totally for free, in exchange for a stay or something like that. But I really wanted to save money. I was on a budget, so I wanted something that they give me food, that they give me a stay, and I don't have to pay any fee. So the easiest one to get like that are the ones in the hostels. So my job was to basically entertain the people at night. So I had to do the activities, I had to play with the people, I had to drink with the people, and actually it was fun. It was so much fun, but actually it was too much fun because I was partying like until 5 in the morning each day. So that was crazy. That was crazy. I think I was working from 7 at night until like 5 in the morning. No, 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 until midnight, and then I was just partying with the people because of course I was drinking with them before. So then I was just partying with the people, and it was actually super fun, super super fun. And they gave me everything. They gave me a stay, they gave me food, they gave me activities like tours, free tours, they gave me free drinks. Like that was such a nice volunteer. So now I'm gonna show you how it works. So this is Worldpackers. It's really, really good because actually you can make a lot of filters here. So you can filter by your language, you can filter by destination, you can filter by program types, like you want to do just a work exchange, a social impact, eco program. I really want to do these ones, but it was not the moment because I didn't want to pay anything. And usually these, maybe you have to pay a fee or they're just giving you a stay sometimes, no food. So yeah, highlights, connect with local, like your purpose of your trip, connect with locals, immerse yourself in the local culture. Like this is really good. You can filter by the date. Yeah, you are traveling. You are gonna put your skills. So first of all, make your profile. Like make a really good profile, put your picture, like show a nice picture. Then you have to make a video. I did a really simple video as a selfie, like a selfie, and I was just talking like, hey, I'm Karen, I'm from Colombia, and blah 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 blah. I know how to do this, I have experiences this, blah 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 blah. So I think we can be a good match. That was all. And then, as how I like to filter, I like to filter by place where I'm gonna stay. So when I went to Thailand, I was filtering by Thailand, and actually you can filter if you want they to give you a stay and food. So you can get the 3 meals and you can get the stay. So let's see, for example, so let's filter by destination. Let's see Thailand. So I'm here with Thailand, Asia. So you can filter actually the city if you want to. You can filter the city. That's pretty nice too. And I'm gonna show you how to check really good experiences. So first, let read what is it about, what you like to do. So these are support organic coffee and forest conservation in paradise, paint and help near the islands, best beach. That sounds good. Experience a paradise like life in nature. So here you can check kind of what you want. Look at this one. Support mama and baby body in our nature loving home. That sounds good. Like it depends what you like. Photography, social media, teach English, languages. Sounds good. Live the Thai experience and create amazing content. Let's see this one. Like I like that. Because of course you have to check where you're gonna stay. Okay, so this is pretty good. Is 5 stars, 66 reviews. So this kind of sounds good. And let's see what they offer you. So here is pretty easy. It's like what you offer. So this is what you have to do. Oh, okay, okay. So if you wanna travel for free, check this. Additional fee required. Like 230 per week. I was not gonna pay this. Like with this money, I can do so much more. I mean, you're gonna have everything. You're gonna have private room, breakfast, lunch, dinner, 2 days off per week. But yeah, it's like I didn't wanna pay. But let's check the place. Maybe it's really nice. Actually, it's a nice place. I mean, you're gonna be, yeah, in a really nice place, sharing with people. But I wouldn't take this one. Like I didn't want it to pay, to pay anything. So let's check it out. What else we can do? Okay. So something that I want to show you here, you can filter by meals, all included, accommodation, shared room, private room, team dorm, tent. I didn't mind about this. Maybe I don't want to sleep in a tent for a long time, but meals, let's put all included because actually we're traveling on a budget, so we want to have everything. So let's check this one. Support organic coffee, daily meditation while doing activities that connect with nature. That sounds good too. For me, it sounds good. I want to find the one in the hostel. Those were the most common, and now actually they are really good because I really wanted something with yoga meditation, but I didn't have anything like that. Like I didn't find that option in that moment. So let's see. Let's check out this first. Support organic coffee and forest conservation in a paradise. So this one sounds good. Okay, you have to pay an amount of $10. So I don't want that. This one is per day. So in the week it's gonna be $70. Nope, I don't want this one. Let's check. I don't remember if I can filter no paying fee. Let's see. Okay, I found one. So as I told you, the easiest one to get with free stay and free food are the hostels. So check out this one. Be the life of the party at Mad Monkey Phuket. Okay, if you don't know, Mad Monkey is a really known hostel by the party. They are really known by their parties because they throw parties and they are really good. So let's check it out. Okay, so 4 stars. Let's see what they say. But look at this is a lot of people. 570. Okay, so let's check it out. What you offer? You have to work 32 hours per week and you're gonna be a party promoter. That's all. What is a party promoter? What I did in Bangkok, I was a party promoter. And what you have to do is just basically stay with the people, like tell them we're gonna have activities, we're gonna have ping pong, beer pong, we're gonna have I don't know, gender bender. We're gonna have different activities, and you do it with them, so you get them drunk. So yeah, you make them drink and that kind of stuff. That's a party promoter. Actually, it was fun. It was really fun for me. What you get, you're gonna have 2 days off per week. You are gonna sleep in a team dorm. Yeah, it's a hostel, so you're basically gonna share. You have breakfast, lunch, dinner. You have everything. Discounts at party, discounts at restaurant. Yeah, discounts. Actually, you're probably get free drinks or beverage. Yeah, you're gonna get free drinks, free tour, discount, support. This is actually a pretty good one. I stay at least 4 weeks. Okay, so this one you have to stay 1 month. I had to stay 2 weeks at least in the one that I did. And let's see the experience. This is the place. Actually, it looks pretty good. Like I will do it. I will do it in this one. And you have to be a party person. Like believe me, the party hostels are into party like a lot. Like you have to be with that. So you have to like that. Okay, they have external reviews. Let's see, we can check them out. Because probably they volunteer through other sites. So maybe you want to check with some people if you actually want to do it, but they have a good review. I mean, it's just for a start. It's a good one. So this is how it works, and then you apply. you apply and they are gonna make you question like why would do you want to do this volunteering here? Like what are your skills? Like yeah, like kind of that stuff. This one sounds pretty good. I will do this one. You can check the host here. You can text them. You can ask question. So this is Worldpacker. I really love this platform. I actually have so many friends that they use this Worldpacker page, and this is pretty good. Like this is a really good way to travel, to meet people, to stay for free, to get meat for free. And then if you want to do a specific experience and you have to pay a fee, it's me. I mean, it's up to you. I really want not to do the ones in the ocean, and I really want to do the ones with the elephants. So I will have to pay for those. But this is a really, really, really good website, so you can actually travel basically for free. Like basically, you just have to pay the fee to enter in the page in the website. But you are gonna travel for a long time. It's gonna be really good. Or actually, as I told you, I traveled 2 weeks and I didn't have to pay anything. I just paid the $50 to Worldpackers, and it was like paying $4 each day for 2 weeks. That's basically nothing. And I could save money, so spend that in something else. Travel hack number three, how to save for free and actually stay in a house where you are gonna do something, but it's just like basically taking care of the pets or taking care of the plants in some houses. So I'm gonna show you. So this is trusted house sitters. So how this one works? Actually, you have to pay a fee in this one too. So you're gonna pay $11 each month, $14 each month, or $21 each month. It depends what plan do you want. It's the same. It's gonna be about support, about getting more offers and that kind of stuff. But you can go with the basic, which is 11 per month. So actually you're gonna travel 1 month and you're gonna pay $11. $11 is basically nothing. So you can check what they have. And actually there are really, really, really nice places here that you can stay and just take care of the pet. As you can see, you can take care of a cat, you can take care of two dogs, one dog, one cat. Like that's basically pretty easy. And if you like animals, this is gonna be pretty nice. So let's check a place. Let's see, we wanna go to Singapore. I don't know. Singapore. Let's see what they have. Singapore. We and actually you can check in the map. Like if you don't have any destination, any specific destination, you can check on the map where you wanna go. So check out these places. This looks super, super nice. I don't know if I will go here because they have two dogs and two cats. So I think that's too many pets that I don't know to go and take care of at the beginning. Oh my gosh, look at this. Pet seat for two cats in River Valley, Singapore. Okay, this looks pretty nice. Let's go to with this one. And actually, I really like this one because you can check before you pay the fee. So you can just check if you like it. There is something that match with you. You can just go and pay and yeah, send your review and you can be chosen by them. Okay, let's check the place. All right, I think it's an apartment. Looks good. Not bad. There are houses that are more nicer than this. But yeah, so they're gonna introduce you what they want, where they live, what amenities they have, what are the pets that you're gonna take care of, and the time. Look at this one. 20 December to February. It's gonna be like 2 months that you can stay there just paying one fee. Well, paying the fee each month. So it would be like $20 to stay here for 2 months. It's crazy. This was my second seat for Rex and Rio. Oh, check out this. This is the second time that she did it. And I love it as much as the first. Great host, great app, and location, communication excellent. And of course, okay, so you can check here. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. She was this one. So this is pretty, pretty cool because you can check first and then you can choose and then you go. Let's check this one. I like this one. Come and hang out with the coolest dog in a lovely home. I like that. Let's see. Ooh, this is a lovely house. And they have swimming pool. Check out this. You can stay here. This is gonna be really nice. I mean, this one, for example, is a shorter time, so it depends. It's up to you. Where you're going? What are you doing? What are your plans? You can be flexible. This one looks pretty good. So yeah, you can check here. Mawan and Remy were terrific hosts who made us feel comfortable right away. So this is pretty good. They have pretty good reviews. This is Trusted House Sitter. So I actually really want to use this one. I have never used this one. I know friends that I used it before, but no me. But actually, I really want to try that one because I think it's nice. You're gonna be in your own space. You're gonna be in your time. Like nobody is around you. You don't have to work. I mean, you just have to take care of the pet. But if you like pets, pretty good. There are not that many that you have to take care of plants, of course. But yeah, it's still the to take care of a dog, it's pretty good. And you can just go around and they say what they want. So they say like, oh, we want you to stay at home most of the time, or they say like, oh, we don't care if you are not at home. Just feed the dog once or twice a day and whatever, blah blah blah, this time. But we don't care if you are not at home. So yeah, you have to read that so you can make a good match depending of what you want. So travel hack number 4, and this one is about getting really cheap flights and good deals, basically. So this is a page that I really like and I really use, but you have to be careful. I'm gonna tell you why. All right. So this page is called Kiwi, kiwi.com. In this point, I'm gonna show you Kiwi and Google Flights because I think all of us we know Google Flight, I guess. So what happened here? So let's see, we're going from Medellin to Madrid, just one way. So I like this that you can check the prices right here. Like they're gonna show you which one are the expensive, which one are the cheapest one. So I really like this one. Let's see. We're going on September 21st. Okay, so we choose the date, which is the date, September 21st. And then here's the magic. You have to be careful. I'm going to tell you a story. What happened here? It's like they can be really cheap because you make your own transfer at the airport. And you have to be careful. This happened to me. I was going to travel from Milan to, I was going to Greece, I guess. I had different stops because I got a really good deal. So I had different stops, and because I don't travel with luggage that you have to check, I could just travel with my backpack. I don't have any problem like getting my suitcase and stuff. No, I'm just traveling with my backpack. So I was going, let's say, Milan to Greece. And what happened was that I get a good deal. I got a really, really good deal, and I was super happy. But I didn't pay attention that I had to move from one airport to another airport in Milan. And I don't really like to do that because I got scared. Like, I mean, I don't know if I'm gonna have enough time to move. So I don't really like that. And I didn't pay attention. I just saw that at the end and I'm like, no, I don't wanna do this. And it was like at 1 in the morning. So I was really worried that day. And I got to Milan really late, late night, and I had my next flight like at 5 in the morning, I think. So I was like, okay. So I, of course, I checked before how long it was, one airport from another one, and it was like 1 hour distance. And I'm like, dude, like, am I gonna make it? I don't know. So I did my search and I was like, okay, how can I move from another airport? And everybody was like, oh, Karen, it's pretty easy. You just get a bus from the airport, you make a stop in the downtown, in Milan downtown, and then you take another bus to the other airport. And I was like, dude, like, what did I do? Like, am I gonna make it? I don't know. So I got there. One guy, he was like, are you gonna take a bus by this time? Like, it's late. It's not safe. It's not safe to go to the downtown. I'm like, dude, I have to go to the downtown. Like, I have to go to the other airport. And everybody's saying that I have to take this bus and stop at the downtown. So he was like, oh yeah, it actually is the only way. If you don't want to pay an Uber or something else. And I'm like, no, I was saving money. I was not gonna pay for an Uber. So I took the bus. They're pretty cheap. And I was kind of worried, but I was okay. And then I stopped at the downtown and the driver, he was like, you have to go to the other side of the building, but don't go from the back of the building. I know it is closed from that side, but don't go from that side. Just go in front because that can be dangerous. And I was so worried. It was like 1 in the morning, and I'm like, dude, like I don't want to be here just by myself. There were a really nice guy, and he was like, oh, you just can follow me. Like I'm taking the other bus too. I'm going to the airport. You'll be fine. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna trust you. I don't know why, but I'm gonna trust you. And I trust the guy, and he just showed me around. Like we went around the building, and we got the other bus. That was pretty easy, but I don't recommend it. Like I like to take these flights in Kiwi when I have a stop, but in the same airport. Like if I don't have to move. But if I have to move, I don't like it. I don't like it at all. Still, I'm gonna show you because I think it's a really, really good website to get cheap flights. So let's check out this one. Let's open. So it says you have a layover in Panama, you have another layover in Miami, you have another layover in Lisbon, and you don't have to say to do self-transfer hack. So this one will be pretty good. Like you just have to wait a little bit, and that's why it's gonna be cheap. But you don't have to do self-transfer. So I like that. Oh, look at this. Check out this one. Your flight from Washington, D.C. is departing from a different airport. So you have to go to different airports, and I don't like that. I don't like that. Look at this. You are departing from this one. Okay, so you arrive to this one, BWI, and then you have to transfer to a different airport. I don't like those. I wouldn't take this one. Let's check on the details, the first one. Oh, you actually have to do a self transfer in Miami. Yeah, so you have to open the details. So this is what happened. You have to do self transfer. So you get to Miami, you have to go out and you have to basically do again migration. You have to do it again and just come inside of the airport again, and then you take your next flight. It's just about that you have to pay really good attention if you are gonna do this. But as you can see, you do self transfer in the same airport. Like you don't have to move. I don't like to move from airports. So just be careful if you are gonna do that. And of course, Google Fly, I think all of us we know about it. And let's check the difference. Look at this one. Like right here, you can trial for 446, but here you can trial for 700. So I mean, it's a big difference. It's gonna be like $300 that you can save and you can use in a different thing. Let's see, more economic. Okay, so okay. So this is 446, 473, but you don't have a suitcase. So I will still go with this one. I don't care. I will go with this one. It's up to you, and you have to be careful. Okay, so that was number four, and I'm gonna connect it with number five. So travel hack number five. I'm gonna connect it with the last one because this one is about getting cheaper flights, and you're gonna check how. So this is a page called Skiplagged. What happened with this? This one is like you're gonna travel, but you're gonna you're gonna okay, they have two options. One is like Kiwi, like you do self-transfer, so it's gonna be cheaper. But the other one that actually I didn't know about it and I just knew is like you are gonna buy a flight. So let's see, we're going in this flight, we're going Medellin to Madrid. But here they are gonna show you flights, and they are, for example, Medellin to Barcelona, and then you have a stop in Madrid, and then you can stay there. Like you're gonna miss the next flight. You're just gonna make the stop, and it's gonna be so much cheaper. Like it can be so much cheaper than the other ones. Let's see, September 21st. Check out this one. So what happened? This is a flight which is going Medellin to Bilbao. As you can see, Medellin to Bilbao. So what happened is that you have a stop here, and you just stay at the stop because you're going to Madrid. So this website show you cheapest flight that you can stay just on at the stop, and you miss the other ones, and that's all. And you're gonna save money. These one are not cheaper than the Kiwi. Like I will go with Kiwi, but still it works. Sometimes it works. Sometimes it's cheaper than Kiwi or Google Flights or any other website. So you have to check, but I hope you understand this one, that you're gonna stay at the stop and you're gonna miss the next flight because the stop is your destination actually. So this website show you that, like flights that they're going to another destination, but the stop is in the middle, so you just stay at the stop. That was all with the flight. So travel hack number six. This is about saving money when you are gonna eat, and yeah, when you are traveling and you are gonna eat. Of course, the first solution is to cook if you can. Like if you are in a hostel, if you are in Airbnb, like if you can cook, just do it because you are gonna save so much money. So if you can cook, do it. But if you cannot cook, I'm gonna show you an app or website that is pretty good for this. Okay, I'm gonna show you as a website because I don't have the app right here, but you can just download the app. And it's called Too Good to Go. This one is really, really good because these are deals from restaurants, and they can be really, really nice restaurants. And let's say they are gonna waste the food because it's gonna run bad soon, or because they are not gonna sell anymore in that night, in that day, and they don't wanna waste it. So they put on the app in a cheap price, like really, really cheap, so you can find it. So how it works? Let's see. Oh, they have steps here. So yeah, step number one, you just discover the surprise bag available at the stores. Yeah, so you basically go in the stores, you go in the app, you check what stores are near to you, and you check what they have. What they have, like they're gonna have really good deals as they show you here, like $4, $4, and they can be like really, really, really good meals, like really, really nice restaurants. It's just like they don't wanna waste it, so they prefer to sell it at cheap price. So step one, you just check. Step two, you confirm your choice. You reserve your food and you pay. You just pay by the app, and then you just go and pick it up. You just pick it up from the store, and that's all. And believe me, you are gonna have really really good deals. So you save money and you eat good. I really like this one. If you cannot cook all the time, I will go with this one. Too good to go, and they're gonna be really 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 good food because I think as a travelers in a budget, sometimes we don't really eat good because we are on a budget. So we don't buy the best food, but with this app, believe me, you're gonna eat good and for cheap. You're gonna get surprised. So always pay attention on the time because of course you have to pay attention on the time. Sometimes they put it because it's gonna run bad by expiration, but sometimes it's just because they are not gonna sell everything that day. So just pay attention what you can get, and it's gonna be really, really good. All right, travel hack number 7, local transportation. What happened with this one? This one is just local transportation, as I said. And it's because, for example, in Bali, I was going to go from Ubud to Uluwatu. It's about, what, 2 hours, I guess? I don't really remember, but I guess it's like 2 hours. And what happened is like you have to pay a Grab, which is kind of an Uber, it's like an app, or you have to pay somebody to bring you to the other side, and it's gonna be like $20. It can be like $20. But then I was talking with some friends that I met there, and they were like, no, just go by bus. And I'm like, what bus? Like, how can I get the bus? Because I didn't know, and they have everything in Indonesian. I couldn't read. So they were like, no, go there and take the bus. Like, check this app. For example, in Bali, you can check an app like the Bali buses. And then I was going from Ubud to Uluwatu, like for $2. $2 out of 20. That's too much, like 10 times. So I was saving so much money just traveling by local transportation. And it's just about thinking. It's like local people don't move like touristic people. So they don't move paying a lot of money. They just move like local. So of course they pay less than us and they get the cheaper local transportation. So you can just talk with somebody who is local and ask them how they move around. What are the local transportation that you can use? And you're gonna save so much money. So this one is a simple hack, but works super, super good. So travel hack number 8, how to get free tours. Free tours are really, really good. I know there are so many apps that you can actually find. Maybe you know some, but I really like the ones in Couchsurfing. They have events, and actually you're gonna meet people, which is really nice. Let's see, events. So check out here, like Feria de Flores. This is something really, really good in Medellin. It's fun, it's special. Like we do a lot of parties and we do a lot of stuff. But check out this. This one is coffee cupping in English, 100% free. So you can find really nice events just for free, or you can check if they are gonna charge something. You can just check. But there are so many that they are free and they are nice. So you can actually find local events or people who is there and they wanna practice any languages or they just wanna meet with someone else. But yeah, encuentro en culata. This is a party. This is a party. So encuentro en culata means that the people is gonna meet for party in a place that is a party place. In Feria de Flores, so you can check schedules. But yeah, Eventbrite, they have free events too. But of course, travel with this. Like, don't pay the tours all the time. I don't think all the time the tours are good. Sometimes it's good to pay the tours, but not really all the time. So I will go with free tours because I actually like to travel by myself. So I don't really pay tours. I don't like it. But if you wanna go to meet people or you don't know actually what to do like at all, just go and check in Couchsurfing, check the events part, and you can go and go for free. So you are saving money. You are traveling in a budget, on a budget. All right. Travel hack number 9. And this is actually something that everybody should do, and is make a daily budget. Make your daily budget. How much are you gonna spend? Like, I thought everybody do this, but actually they don't, and they just run out of money before they think, like that, before they expect to come back home or something like that. And that's not good at all. That's not nice at all. Like my friends, when I went to Brazil, like I was going to a digital marketing fest. So I went 2 weeks before, so I could go and travel around Brazil and go to Rio. And yeah, I actually really wanted to do that trip. So I went 2 weeks before my friends to the fest. So I was traveling, I made my daily budget, I knew how much I was gonna spend each day. And I mean, sometimes you don't spend everything. So the next day you have more money to spend. So yeah, you can make a balance, but know how much you're gonna spend each day. So yeah, you make a daily budget and you don't run out of money. And what happened? My friends, they wanted to go to the fest first and then go and travel around Brazil. They expected to be like more than 1 month. And what happened? When we were at the fest, like everybody just was just spending money as crazy. They were like, "Oh, let's have dinner in this place. Oh, let's go to blah blah blah," and doing stuff that I don't really enjoy when I'm in another country. Like I don't go to another country just to party and spend my money partying. Like I mean, if I can go party without spending money, it's really nice, and I'm gonna do it. But I'm not gonna spend my money, all my money, just partying and just going to a really nice restaurant. I want to go and see around. I like to have really nice meals, but I'm not gonna spend all my money there. It's like I prefer to go and just check places, go around, live experiences, just be around the people. So yeah, they start spending their money a lot just in restaurants and just in that kind of stuff. And then they could stay just like 1 week, almost 2 weeks, because they were spending so much money each day and they didn't know. And I was talking with my friend, I'm like, dude, like just make your daily budget. Like you don't even know how much you're spending, and then at the end you are counting money and you are like getting surprised because you are spending more than you think. So make your daily budget so you don't run out of money. They had to come back before home because they didn't expect to spend that much money before, and they did, and they didn't have any money. So don't do that. Be smart. Make your daily budget and know how much you are spending. And each day, just make a registration about how much you're spending so you don't run out of money. Because if you make a daily budget but you don't check how much you're spending every single day, that's gonna happen. It's gonna happen the same. You are gonna spend your money without knowing how you do it, how you did it. So make your daily budget. Simple but really important hack. And the last one, travel hack number 10, how to get Wi-Fi for free. Usually I buy my own SIM card. I don't run out of data because paying roaming from Colombia is not cheap at all. It's gonna be really expensive. But usually I get connected, or sometimes I make deals with brands and they give me eSIMs. So yeah, it depends. But cheap, if the place that you're going, they have 7-Eleven, you can buy the SIM card there. They're gonna be really cheap, really, really cheap, cheaper than the airport, so much cheaper. So if you can wait, just make your map where you're going before the store, and then you can buy the SIM card. But if maybe for any reason you are running out of data before you expected, this is a website that you can check for free Wi-Fi here. So the name is Wi-Fi Map. So before you go out, check where you're going and where you can find, let's say Medellin, where you can find Wi-Fi for free. So check out these points. So all of these points are for free. So you are not gonna be like, I don't know, like lost without any Wi-Fi and you don't know where to go. So you can check on the map. Let's see, you're gonna be here in Poblado. So you can check any Wi-Fi, and let's see, La Cruda. So you can check here what they have, if they're a restaurant, how is the connection, show password, and this is gonna show you a password. You have to download the app. Yeah, because this is actually on the cell phone. But if it's, I mean, everything is for free, but sometimes they have password, and this app is gonna show you a password. So it's pretty good. So you don't spend all your data just outside. So if you go to a place that they have password and they don't want to give it to you, you just check on the app, Wi-Fi map. It's pretty easy. It's just this is a travel hack that you can use. So you don't are no without data or anything, any solution. And it depends where you go. I mean, if you go to Medellin, of course you're gonna find a Starbucks and that kind of stuff, and you know you can get Wi-Fi there, so you're not gonna be stuck without Wi-Fi or something like that. But in case you don't know, you can check this app and then you have Wi-Fi for free, and they can show you a password. That's gonna be really good. Okay, so this is the end. These are my 10 travel hacks that I really love. Some of them I haven't used them and I really wanted to use them, but most of them I have used them and they are being really, really, really useful for me. And I saved so much money while I'm traveling like a couple years ago, like few years ago. So use them. Tell me in the comments any other hack that you have, any hack that you use. Where did you do it? How was it? How was the experience? Or just go and use it and then come back and tell me how was it. So hopefully you like this. If you like the video, remember to subscribe. If you haven't done it, remember to like it, share, and comment. And thank you so much for being here, for support my channel. And I'll see you in my next adventure. Where should we go? Let me know in the comments, where should we go? What should we do? and I'll see you there. Thank you so much. Love you so much. Love for you. Bye bye.